Hello there! GooseGooseDuck lifted the blog on Twitter and they reached out to me. One of the developers reached out to me in the comment section and in my private Twitter DMs. We are in communication and we are lifting some of the problems at this moment, and we have done so since yesterday. I make this video because I'm relatively sure that my last video has some of you under the impression that GooseGooseDuck is a very evil publisher studio or a very evil game who's not worth supporting, and the light I shined on that topic and on that game and the studio in the video was really not intended to do that, because I just was spitting facts at the moment. But I'm seeing right now that it's not very fair to make a video like that and just left it still open and standing without giving a little bit of more explanation behind the works and the solutions we come to find. First of all, Chris reached out to me in the comment section of the last video as well, and after they talked about why the block happened, that's not exactly how it can happen, but that's not really the point of the video. After that, we talked about some of the implemented features and problems, and I even got the feedback in the last video that some of the video was very stale because I'm just a floating head right now. I'm just talking to you. So we will spice this a little bit up, and now I want to describe the problem a little bit better. We had a problem with a task system. GooseGooseDuck and Giggle Studios changed the task system of the geese in GooseGooseDuck to a all can do the effort or one can do the effort solution. You have a combined quota on tasks you have to meet, and if the complete team meets them or one person meets them, they win. The problem there is that this kind of task system only works if you have a predefined task number you can adjust very carefully, because some of you are not really fast at doing tasks and some of them are not really slow at doing them. So having too less is a very short round, and having too much is a round that will never end. So we need some fine adjustment there, and this was not possible with the old system. I told them this problem is there at the moment, and I made my point a little bit more clear with the opposite side of them defending their decision to implement the system from the system before. The system before, by the way, is a system where one geese can do her or his 7 tasks or 8 tasks. It depends on how much you want to have to do them. And after they've done this, they just win. When everyone does this, they encountered some problems with holding a lobby hostage because you're not doing your task, or just sabotaging other players with the task. That's a problem we knew could exist in such a game, but the problem there is if you're playing a public lobby, I'm completely in understanding of that problem. If you're doing it in a private lobby, it's a matter of a good old backhand that the person just does their fucking task if you want to have the round ended. So I don't really see the problem there to implement a feature who this old system is existent in the public lobby space, not so much, but in the private lobby sense. I really, really, really think that is something we can do. To the question, why am I doing this video? It's relatively simple. I just used my platform to completely inform you about every problem I have with the situation, and I think you're entitled to hearing the solution, and I think it's only fair for the GooseGooseDuck team if I'm doing that on the same platform with the same outreach like the thing before. So please excuse my title of this video, it's a little bit catchy. That's because drama chasers are not willing to have the solution to a problem. They're most often just looking for a problem. And this video title is bringing them to the solution. So I do GooseGooseDuck and their team a little bit of justice after attacking them in this regard. I'm completely aware that I said this will be the last video of to GooseGooseDuck or on the topic of GooseGooseDuck, but I don't think that's the point. I think I'm breaking this rule right now with this video, and if they are willing to implement some of the changes we have talked about in the Twitter DMs, I'm certainly able to make a lobby work in the future, even if we just have 2 or 3 things tweaked on the private lobby system at the moment. There will be a really big possibility to come back to one of the most loved games on this channel since my Minecraft days. I'm looking forward to that. We don't have a complete, yeah, we will do that from the team of GooseGooseDuck, but we have been heard. I have been heard. I was able to communicate all the problems, like I said, via Twitter DMs to one of the developers, and he was very kind and he was very understanding about the problem, and I'm just happy that we are talking now. I don't have to say anything else to the topic. I'm just hoping that you can find it in your heart to look forward to some updates of GooseGooseDuck and even see some of the things they have done in the back and in the past, sorry, not as evil but misguided. The blog of mine is really a topic who will not be lifted or will not be really understood on any kind. I have my own theory. If someone is putting a pistol to my head and say, just share your theory, I'm just thinking that some of their Twitter team gone rogue in this moment and was completely fed up with some unconstructive comments, and they blocked me, and after the blowback they stopped it. And to be completely honest, I understand, and it's completely fair to do that. We changed the problem, we lifted the problem, and now there is no bad blood between me and their team. Yes, I hope this video finds you well, and we see us in the next video, I hope this time in an entertaining manner. Have a nice day.